going to be 4 more minutes.
No.
Good morning.
Somehow we're not going live here. You are live.
We're live.
Live on the Facebook. Cool beans. Good morning, Sea and Sky. Lisa, I loved your video too. You did good.
Well,
I have to go on and look.
No, you're not missing anything. But you guys, I have to say, and this is what Denise and I were just talking about. It's about making connections, and you guys, I did it on my personal one because I don't have near as many interactions on my Strive. I really just use that for like a word processing before I post on Instagram. So some people have reached out to me that I have not seen, spoken to, heard from since elementary school.
Yeah.
High school, college. This one gal, I don't know if you remember me. I was like, of course I remember you. So that part of it has been, to be honest, I didn't think anybody would even see it. You know what I mean? I just didn't think that there, but I told Sabrina I'd do it, and she did it. So anyway.
It's interesting.
What's crazy about that is, and hey, Lisa Diaz, George, and Tammy Hathaway, welcome.
Tammy. Hey, Lisa.
Everyone let us know whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay, but that's all about marketing, Lisa, and that's what we talk about is you don't know who's watching and who's not. Nope. There are a lot more watching than are not. Okay. And so, that's where people get confused. And the cool thing is when you use the curiosity post, and I was just watching a training earlier this morning. Denise, I think you were watching that too.
Yeah.
So if you tell people what it is versus what it does, okay, the minute you say CBD oil, get your CBD oil here, people are going to go to eBay, Amazon, and Google and look it up. Mm-hmm. They're going to go, oh, I can go to CVS and get a 5-gallon bucket of CBD oil for $19.95. And they go and they carry their 5-gallon bucket. Now, half of it's sawdust and half of it is, snake oil, and the other, and there's more than 2 halves in this kind of CBD oil, Right. And the CBD they found on the side of the road in a dumpster and poured a little bit of it in there, And so live on the lake, that's Lisa Diaz. Yeah. So, she did a good live on the lake. Lisa, that was a good one. And so when you go live, people are looking. And if you're using this as a marketing tool, as we all want to do and build our business and prospect, see, the key is that, you say, hey, we're doing it for fun. Well, yeah, no. You're doing it to have fun, but you're also doing it to prospect. We're looking for customers. We're looking for members. Hey, Annette, how are you? Good to see you. And good morning, Sally. And so when you're looking for prospects, you want to, right now is the perfect time because we have the best products for what's going on in the world right now. Mm-hmm. CBD is the hottest product on the market. But the thing is, you can get it everywhere. So instead of doing a live or a post or a video going CBD, $50 off, CBD, this is this, we got a deal for you. That's what Bed Bath & Beyond tries to do. They try to deal you. Good gosh. And it's limited time and you get the $5 off coupon or whatever the thing is, and they're doing numbers. They're saying, okay, if we hit 100 people, 3 people come in and buy, and that's a return on investment. But here we want to be able to attract. You said you heard from people that you hadn't heard from since kindergarten. They probably had no idea you have the health and wellness business. And so if you talk about a topic that they're wanting to know right now, if you did I'm going to do a live today, and the live today is going to say this: do not buy CBD oil without watching this first. Do not buy CBD oil without watching this first. Now I'm saying CBD oil, but I'm going to talk about everything you need to know about CBD oil.
That's so funny because that's my topic today.
That's good.
That's it. Yeah.
We're gonna hit them with a 1-2 punch.
That's right. That's
and,
right.
And we, hey, we can do, and then toxins, removing toxins. What's poison the world? Hey, Lori. Hey, DeLong. So So we'll talk more about that. But listen, while I just saw DeLong, was DeLong's story not powerful?
I was just going to say,
Awesome.
for those of you that are listening live now or catch the replay, it is a must, an absolute must to go back to yesterday's live and listen to it, because DeLong, you were, I don't even know that there's a word that describes how inspiring you are. And what an example. I aspire to live like you. I truly do. So everybody needs to go back and listen to it again. So thank you.
So DeLong is going to be joining me Wednesday night on the train.
Awesome.
Great.
Coming Wednesday night, and we're going to talk about walk away residual. Walk away residual. So because his story just nails it. Nails it. It's all about, he that wasn't his plan. It wasn't his plan, but that's the cards he was dealt. And so he played those cards, and thank the good Lord that he did. So you'll hear more about that on Wednesday night. You get to come in. So don't buy any CBD or watching Denise's live video today. And the key thing is this: is as we talk about
Great
marketing,
you guys. I think it's great that you guys are both doing it.
Hey, you can make a threesome.
I have another topic that came up yesterday that I'm going to do.
Cool. And the thing is what you want to do at the end of your videos is you have to have, if you're using this as a marketing tool, you have to have a call to action at the end, which is, hey, if you want to learn more, shoot me a private message. Hey, if you want to get the notes on what I just talked about, shoot me a private message. If you want to see the video, I've got a video I can send you that covers all this in detail. Shoot me a private message. And so you don't give away everything on your video. You don't give them all the answers. You just give them enough to create curiosity. And then they go, I'm interested. I want more. Right. And so, what it does and what problems it solves is not what it is, not, hey, because, I loved what he said today. When we were doing live workshops, health and nutrition workshops, I would talk about that study from the New York Health Department, Health and Human Resources Department, where they went around and the training earlier said rated, but they went in and bought nutritional supplements from CVS, Target, Walmart, and what's the big vitamin store?
GNC or something.
GNC. There you go. And they bought all these vitamins from them, and they tested them, and they found out that they didn't even have in there what they said. And the saw palmetto that they bought from every one of them had 0 saw palmetto, and it was half sodium. But that's that sounds like yeah. Somebody home? He's a guard dog.
Who knows? People are in, people are out, but we have a second dog here now. My son moved in after his military career here.
I think they're like me.
Ready.
If y'all, somebody said to me the other day, boy, you can sure get distracted. I said, yeah, I got ADD. I mean, it's like, oh, squirrel. Oh, what are we talking about?
True story.
So, what is the benefit? What are the benefits of that? And then you got to be able to, because if you're out there pitching people and you're just like the hawker, you're like the hot dog guy on the corner. Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. At Coney Island up there in New York, hot dog, Coney Island dogs, get them over here. Y'all don't have chili and slaw though. There's an issue with that, How do you not? They don't tell you that. They just say hot dog, and I love a hot dog with chili and mustard, onion, and slaw. Huh?
It's too much, too many words. Just hot dog. Come and get it, and then you see what your options are.
Yeah, hot dog, get your hot dog. That's what you're doing when you're out there going CBD. Get your CBD here. Zeolite, we got your Zeolite right over here on sale, $29.99. You can get it. Come on over. And everybody's like, there's another one of them hawks. How do you feel when you're in a mall and they got those kiosks and you see that person and you got a cell phone, they hold up a case and they start walking towards you. You're like, oh crap, here they come. They're going to try to sell me a case. Jewelry. They hold up jewelry. They go, look, check this out. And you're like, no thanks. I don't want any. And you might be interested, in what it is, but not with them like coming at you, Mm-hmm. and so hawkers, listen, we were in Myrtle Beach I guess it's been a couple of months ago now. And that was before the pandemic hit. And we went and the kids wanted to go in this, it's a mystery house, where they give you clues and you got to do the clues and you got to figure it out and you're locked in this room. Yeah. Like murder. Yeah. And so they were in there and we were trying to kill time. And the little girl, you could tell she was the hawker. Her job was to go out at Broadway at the beach and bring people in. And they had the mystery house and they had the mirrors, the house of mirrors where you run into the walls and everything. And so while the kids and Amanda was getting them all ready and getting their little bracelets and stuff to go in the mystery house, I was watching her and I could tell she was young. She was probably young to me is 30, but she was like maybe a college kid, maybe even a high school kid. And I'm like, oh, you got the greatest job in the world. I wish I could do that job. And she goes, really? Do you know what I do? And I said, yeah, you're the hawker, aren't you? And she goes, no, I'm the salesperson. I said, yeah, you go out there and get them in here, right? And she goes, yeah. So that's called a hawker. She goes, it is? And she said, what does that mean? I said, you ever seen a hawk? They're hawking, they're right, looking for people and looking for the kill, the catch. And it can be fun. She goes, I'm just going to do that. I said, come on, let's go. And so we're out talking to people, we're bringing them in, and I'm talking to people, and I'm going stuff. And she's like 2 feet behind me. And she's like, did you used to work here? And I go, no, I didn't used to work here. But it's pretty simple. You got a mystery house and you got a house of mirrors. That's all you got, So we're going to get it. I said, number one, you got to get there. And I got 2 or 3 in. But so many people, they would see me hawking this group and they would go to the other side of the road. Like, oh, let me go over here. This dude's hollering at us. Yeah. And so, Denise was telling a story the other day on her live about she used to be shy. I don't believe that for a second. But she said it was.
I would never have talked to a stranger. Are you kidding me right now? Mm-mm. But then once you do it a couple of times, then you're like, whatever. My kids would be like, oh my God. I would say, Mom, we're not going in. I'll say, yeah, I'm just going to be a minute. They're like, yeah, we know you're not. No, I'm just getting bread. That's all. Okay, but you're going to talk to 20 people on the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because if they look at me, I'm sure they want to talk to me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I've even been known to say, "Ooh, don't buy that bread. You'd be better off buying this bread." People look at me like, "Who the hell are you?"
People in the grocery store sometimes think I work there because I'm helping people find stuff. I'm like, "Oh no! You got to go over there on the third aisle. Go over to the left. It's like up on the top somewhere." And they're like, "Okay, thank you."
Jamie Lynn says. She was so shy, she had my family and friends order out for me.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Is that like when they went to the restaurant, they bring you something home? Is that what it is, Jamie? So you didn't want to go?
No.
She didn't want to order. She didn't want to place an order with the waiter or waitress.
Wow.
I'm guessing.
Lisa Ann Diaz says, is it okay to share your lives on my page? Absolutely, Lisa Ann. You can share our lives on my page, either mine or Denise's or Lisa Hatch's or whoever's, And the more shares we get and the more likes we get, it's benefiting us all because they're going to see you, Now, I will say this. When you're sharing stuff on a page, if I share other people's post, not a live's different, but a post about stuff, I'm edifying that person, not myself. Mm-hmm. And not that you want to make yourself look like a champion, but you see people that share. And those and they have zero credibility, and they're not building any credibility. You know, if you see something you want to share, whether it be a picture, a quote, or whatever, you're better off just to click on the picture, right mouse click and copy it, and then paste it on your page and put your comments on there. You know, you're much better off doing that than me sharing what Lisa Hatch says. Now, Lisa Hatch says some cool stuff. I mean, she does some really cool stuff on her Instagram. She's now learning more about Facebook, you know, but Instagram. And so I'll sometimes I'll plagiarize her stuff, and I'll take a screenshot and then bring it over to my page and put it. And sometimes I just add it to my story, because you can just add it to your story in Instagram, and Instagram is not like Facebook. But when you share on Facebook, and I share all Lisa's stuff, they're not going to go, that Alan sure is a sharp guy. They're going to go, who is this Lisa Hatch girl? She shares some cool stuff. Look, and so they're going to click on her page and check her out. And next thing you know, I'm going, CBD oil, CBD, get it here. And then I see in my back office, Denise is a friend of mine. She bought CBD oil from Lisa Hatch. Wait a minute. They don't even know each other. Yeah, but I was sharing Lisa's stuff, and she found Lisa, and for whatever reason, and see, I was just talking to a girl who came on board with me, and she's now going to start building. She's been kind of, you know, little by little, inch by inch. She figured out inch by inch is not a cinch in this building, in this business. But she's a mortgage broker, and she said, Alan, although the market right now is hot, I'm just so frustrated with the lack of loyalty in this business. They don't care. If somebody can save them 1/10 of a point, they could be my best friend, and they'll go finance with them. And they don't even ask me. And listen, I get paid straight commission, so I don't get paid unless they do the mortgage. I want their business. And she says, and people are so frustrated nowadays because mortgages are a little bit harder to get. They want to know why are you asking me where that $500 came from? Well, because they're going to ask me, and I need to know. And she's like, I got to build this. I got to build my touchstone business. I'm sick of it. I hate it, you know. And so she's ready to start. And so she's got to get out there and start. Invite, share, follow up. And she was so excited. And here's what DeLong said he talked to everybody. I do believe that, DeLong. And Jana called you out and said you talked to all those college girls in the hot tub each night. So, and I listen, power to you, brother. Go for it. I'm with you on that. You know, my grandmother used to say some stuff to me all the time. She was hilarious. She was like 5 foot nothing and 250 pounds. And she would talk smack. And she'd say, I'm 75 years old. I can say whatever I want. And they would just laugh. And she had a blast. But anyway, you wonder where I get it from. My mother, listen, I know I'm off track. Just bear with me. My mother, we were riding around yesterday, and I had my mother in the car. I took her up the road, and we went and got some ice cream and hanging out. And I had little Ethan with me. And little Ethan is a Leo like I am. He's just like me. And my mom goes, Ethan, if I give you $1, now my mom is old school. So instead of saying, hey, will you be quiet? Well, if I give you $1, will you shut up for 30 minutes? And he said, why would you want me to do that? And she's like, you know, you're the same way. So what got her excited was the new app. What got her excited, I'm repeating that on purpose. She got excited and decided to engage. Now, this, in a previous network marketing business, is where I met her. And she was one of the top 2 income earners in this company. Top 2. She can do it. I mean, she's, you know, but she moved away from Charlotte area, Lake Norman, went through a divorce. You know, life happened to her. Life kicked her in the teeth. And so, but now she's like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm ready to go. And she said, when I saw you came out with that phone app, I knew, because she's got 2 boys. Both of them play baseball. They play travel baseball. Denise can tell you about travel hockey. I'm sure you know. And so she's constantly going on the go and kids and practice. And she called me and she goes, hey, can you talk? And I said, yeah, give me 15 minutes. She said, that's perfect because I'm dropping him off at his – they were like in a different state when he was playing in a tournament. You know, I'm dropping him off and then we can chat, you know. And so she's like, I saw that phone out. And I realized I can now, that's my tool. My go-to, you know. So you never know what's going to make somebody tick. You never know what's going to be that tool, that you know, it's 11:20. Denise, quit looking at her.
I know. It's all good.
And I'm
Not
sorry.
quite 20.
Huh?
Now it's 20.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I've been talking my head off that night. I haven't even given you a chance to talk. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm excited. I get excited about stuff, and I want to share stuff, and I want to go, hey, let's get out there. You want to share it, especially with your CBD knowledge and fireworks coming up with pets. Lisa Diaz, that's great advice. And you don't want to say CBD, pet CBD, get your pet CBD right here. You want to say, hey, is your dog going to freak out like mine when the fireworks go off? I've got a solution for you. And they might be thinking one of those thunder jackets.
I know. That's what Lisa and I did a live on that last week. On the pets and fireworks and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool. Did you get a lot of response from it?
Yeah, some.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but yeah.
So yeah, get that out there because it's coming up. It's next weekend. And do y'all know what a thunder jacket is? So I went into, if you don't, it's a jacket that you put on your dog. So I was doing some consulting with a marketing company, and so we were in a pet store, and there was this looked like like a jacket for hey beautiful, looked like almost like a service dog jacket, but heavier, and bigger
Right.
and more to it. And I'm like,
Yeah, like a wig.
yeah, we're waiting to talk to the owner of the pet store, and I'm looking, and this thing's $175. I'm like, what the heck is that? What's a thunder jacket? A thunder jacket? What the heck's a thunder jacket? She's like, it's when your pet is afraid of thunder. You put this jacket on them, and they won't be afraid anymore. I'm like, okay. And she goes, your pet was never afraid of thunder? I said, I have no idea. If they were, they didn't tell me. They didn't say anything. My pets, when I grew up, lived outside. That dogs, we had dogs. I mean, dogs were not allowed in the house. Were they afraid of thunder? Beats me. I went and started lighting. I went inside, And so, but people, and I'm glad you brought that up. I forget the number now. Is it 50? The average pet owner spends this astronomical amount on their pet every month.
Crazy number.
Crazy number.
Mm-hmm.
And those that have those pets that are anxious, some people got dogs that are like this big, and you hold them in your hand. And they get so nervous, and they can't even hold on to them. They're like, Mexican jumping beans. But I mean, hey, CBD oil works. I can tell you that it works with the cats we have, because they get at nighttime. That I got one. I don't know what happens at nighttime. He's like loses his mind. He literally will run up the side of the wall. He gets running around the corner and like a bank turn, run up the wall and back down, up in the window. And I'm like, what the heck? Is there spirits in here? Who are you chasing? He'll get in the corner and look up the wall like something's up there. I know it is. And he'll jump halfway up the wall. I'm like, dude, come here. I got something for you. Next thing you know, he's chilling like a villain. Like a villain.
Yay for CBD.
Yeah, I'll find that, Denise. Lisa Diaz. Good morning, AJ. What's happening? DeLong says he talked to everyone. Looking for some more stuff we can talk about here, but I don't have my mouth. Lisa Peterson's in Georgia. Georgia. A little vacationing down there. Anybody down around Lake Lanier, to hit her up if you're down that way. Don't see them out here.
Before we go, Alan, I just wanted to mention something. You said, oh, sorry, get off track. I get so excited. I just want to share. And I just want to say that is a powerful thing, you guys. So remember that as you're out and about and you're talking with people, don't forget that your excitement is so contagious. It's so contagious. So share and don't calm yourself down. Let it out, man. Be excited, share, because people are looking for that. They enjoy that. That is attractive to people. They want some of that. So.
And you don't have to be like me or Denise to talk to people. As a matter of fact, I can be intimidating to some people. Some people are like, "Whoa, easy, cowboy! You're talking way too fast. I don't know what you're selling, but chill, cowboy. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
It's so that, but they do want to know. Right now. People are so interested in, how do I build my immune system? How do I stay healthy? How do I stay safe? This is the biggest health crisis to hit the world ever. Walmart's sale of nature-made vitamins, one of the crappiest vitamins in the world, their sales are up 42%, selling $4.99 and $5.99 bottles of crap. 42% increase in sales of nature-made vitamins. And they're the leading seller. And it's easy and it's cheap and it's right there. And it's like, well, look at the label here. Oh, build the immune system. Oh, let's see what's in here. They don't even look to see, oh, what's in here. Oh, well, look, I can't pronounce that, so it must be good. And I can't, well, I don't know what all that says, but it must be good. So I'm buying it. And it's sawdust or whatever it is. Snake oil. Who knows what it is?
Not good.
Yeah. All right, it's 11:26. Anything else you want to add, Miss Denise?
That's it.
That was a good tip. People want to know.
Well, people think about it. You want to do business with positive people, no matter if you're getting your car serviced, no matter if you're buying something at the farmer's market. You want people to be positive and engaging and excited about whatever it is that they're doing.
Yeah.
A friend of mine has a little tiny boutique here in town, and because of all this, and her shop is so tiny, she's been doing these virtual lives because her shop is so tiny. I went to her because my Wi-Fi is all funky, as you guys know, so I couldn't participate in her live watching it from my house. So I just went over to the boutique. I watched her in front of doing her live. The energy that she puts into it, watching her do it, is so evident, but I'd never watched it in person. I just saw it on my phone or my iPad. Right. It increases her sales exponentially because she's so passionate, and she shares and she gives backstories about the clothing manufacturers and how they're fair trade and small batch and slow fashion and whatever it is. It makes a difference. Her enthusiasm translates into connection and to purchases. It just does.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
You're so right, Denise. That is so important. Well, Alan, you've said that when you're on a phone call, don't be lying down on your bed or sitting back on you got to be you've got to be.
It just does. Awesome.
Yes. You've got to be.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. 8:28. Here we go.
We made it.
We did. Good morning, Sabrina.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Good morning, Sabrina.
I know. Have a great weekend.
Tomorrow is the last day that you can move volume, so don't forget that.
That's right. I was just
forgotten that before.
You can go.
I'm like, ooh, I got it. Oh, darn.
You can go in your back office and under reports, and there's ranks, and ranks will tell you who rank advanced so far this month. But and then you got top enrollers, and the third one down is called rank advancement. Okay, rank advancement tells you who is close to rank advancing. For example, Anna Rogers is 375 in OV away from director. Okay, Savannah is 371 away from director. So I'm like. And even if you've been if it's not a bonus for you, the difference in commissions from national manager to director is huge. I'm talking about the same volume. If you've got the 10,000, 9,000 as director, but if you've got the 10,000, but you need a little more in one leg, or you got 9,000, and you finish the month at national manager, you'll make X number of dollars. But if you finish the month at director, it's a huge difference in how much you make. And so you can go into your back office under reports and see who's close to rank advancing on your team. You know, Alka is only 223 away from her next rank. Ann Duncan is 31 OV. 31 OV away from regional manager. 31 is all she needs. You know, here's Daniel Bogan. He only needs 103 to rank advance. Jan Kuchel only needs 83 to rank advance. So I say that a lot of times you'll find that people don't follow that like we do.
Sometimes they don't. So that's why.
Yeah. I've called them up and they went,
go into your back office and look through your downline. And
I call people and go, hey, you only need 73 for the next rank advance. They go, really? I didn't know that. And so think about this. If you've got 30 people on your team, 30 or 30,000, it doesn't matter. 30 people on your team. And you start from the bottom and you work your way up. And you say to that 30th person, hey, you only need 70 in volume. Well, see, when they get that 70 in volume, the 29 above them get 70 in volume. So the next person may needed 110, but the person down there just gave them 70. So now they only need 40. Hey, and I say to them, I don't say to them you only need 40 because I don't know if this person's going to, hey, you only need 110. If you can get 30 people, if that's your team, to pick up 50 in volume, that's 1,500 in volume. If your 30 people just added 50 each, that's 1,500 in volume moving up to help those people at the top. Because some people will go, well, I need 800. There's no way I can get that 800. And well, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. If we go start from the bottom and work our way up. I'm sorry?
I said there's always a way.
There's always a and
if you need help, if anybody's struggling with that, reach out to your upline and they can help you.
Amen.
Better
Amen.
to ask a question.
Right. Reach out to your upline. Love you guys. Appreciate you girls.
Have a great weekend, you guys.
You too.